Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the American Music Fan coming at you with my sixth Beatles review. This time of their sixth studio album, Rubber Soul, from December of 1965. I've already reviewed Please Please Me all the way through Help, so if you want to check out any of those out, or if you want to check out my Beatles box set review, that'd be awesome too. If not, that's perfectly okay, because you're here to watch the Rubber Soul album review. Like I said, Rubber Soul was released in 1965. This is my favorite Beatles album. I have to start off by saying that, and I'll explain why in a second here. Hold on, let me get this disc out. Parlophone, yellow Parlophone as usual. This is my favorite. Here, let me just show you the book, and then I will get into why this, in my mind, is the best Beatles album. Kind of a smaller book this time around. Go through it again in case I went too fast. Okay, so this is my favorite Beatles album for a couple of reasons, but one of those reasons is this. Now, anyone who knows about the Beatles knows that the Beatles went through a very big career change in about 1966 and 1967. Their music changed from pop, more boyish kind of pop, kind of bouncy stuff, to more life-changing, revolutionary, defining the rock and roll industry. And I love early Beatles, Please Please Me, through Help, and I love late Beatles, Sgt. Pepper through Let It Be. So, or through Abbey Road, whichever one you want to say. So, this album, to me, is the bridge between early and late, because it has kind of the best of both. It's not too extremely pop, it's not too extremely psychedelic. It's the perfect balance to me, and the body of work on this album is stupendous. So sorry if I give this album, just talk a lot about how great it is. Some people would say that album is better, but to me, this is how I look at it. Help was kind of the step up to this bridge. Revolver was the step back down. So, I mean, not down is a negative thing. I'm just saying, you come here, you step up, you go over, you step down, and then you're over here. So, I think Help and Revolver are the two steps. This is the bridge. This is the album that really kind of the bridge of it. So, let's get into the track listing. First, you have the legendary "Drive My Car," which is it's kind of a lustful song, really, when you think about it. It's just kind of it has really good guitar work and really good bass line, really good solo in it, Norwegian Wood is another one of my favorite John Lennon songs. It's just kind of a sad song, actually. But it's really good nonetheless. I mean, it's really is just really good. Next one, You Won't See Me. Good Paul song. Really good. Just kind of oh man, all the songs. There's no weak point on here. Good. Nowhere Man. Paul McCartney actually wrote this about himself. Don't know why. He also wrote Fool on the Hill about himself as well, but that's not until Magical Mystery. So, yeah. Think for Yourself. This album is kind of a painful album, actually. Drive My Car is about lusting after a girl. Norwegian Wood is about a girl who you thought you loved but left in the morning after. You Won't See Me is about you Won't See Me. I don't listen to that one too much, but You Won't See Me is again, trying to, about a girl. Nowhere Man is about, obviously, a nowhere man who's not who can't, he's kind of a closed-minded type guy who only really thinks about himself. Think for yourself, which is kind of funny. That's obviously just saying, I won't be there for you. Um, you know, so you better think for yourself. The word is love, just to let you know. The word is love. So, the word is a good one too. Say the word and you'll be free. Say the word and think like me. Say the word I'm thinking of. Have you heard the word is love? I like that a lot. Then you have Michelle. Michelle was a song I never really got. I never really understood Michelle very much, the song. Because I just don't know how, I don't know really if Michelle is like learning disabled or something. I'm not sure because say the only words I know that you'll understand. I don't, I mean, I was just kind of joking about the learning disabled thing, but still, it's kind of, I never really understood it too much. I like it. It's a good song. It's one of their more better known works, but yeah. What Goes On is a very solid Ringo song. It's so easy for a girl like you to lie. Um, it's about a guy who is in love with this girl, but the girl is obviously in love with another guy because when I saw him with you, I could see my future fold. It's so easy for a girl like you to lie. Now tell me why. Um, Good song. This is another example. Like this album is a lot about heartbreak and a lot about a lot about more like a little bit more darker stuff. Like and then Girl is about a girl who, well, in this case John, would he gave his heart to her, and she just kind of. Oh, and by the way, when I'm saying I do mean I really am talking about that song because he does go you know so um Girl, yeah, kind of about a distant girl who is one in a million. uh you know Next we have I'm Looking Through You, which is a really good song. I always come back to that song. I always come back, like, just I love the guitar in it. I just love the doom 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 doom. I love that so much. This is one of my favorite Beatles songs of all time. Really, I love this song. I don't have a favorite Beatles song, but this is definitely one of my favorites. It's about somebody who's changed and is now a lot different than what somebody used to know them as, and she's trying to put on this. They're trying to put on this facade, and Paul sees through it. Uh, in My Life is another kind of a little slower, a little bit more. You know, it's a great song though. I can't even. Oh, I can't even put into words how awesome In My Life is. I mean, there are places we remember all our lives that some have changed, and these memories lose their meaning. I don't even. It's really sad. A lot of the songs on this are really sad, but it's a good sad because to me, I think some of the Beatles' best songs are sad songs and slower songs. So In My Life, it has this good. I can't remember what it's called. It's that like. It's one of those things that's kind of synonymous with British people. The instrument, like dum dum, yeah. It's like one of these like I can't remember. I think I want to say like a harpsichord or something. Maybe it is a harpsichord, but I'm not positive on that. So sorry if I sound unqualified here. But yeah, In My Life, great song. Kind of about, you know, Um, just kind of reminiscing about stuff and just going back to memories that he has of stuff and all that. Next we have Wait, which if I had to pick a weak point on this album, there is all these songs are above average, but if I had to pick one weak point, it would have to be Wait. Um, just because I feel like it's kind of repetitive, and I was never really crazy about the Wait Till I Come Back to Your Side, Wolf Who Gets the Tears We Cried. Oh wait, no, 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 no! I take it back. I take it back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait is a great song. Oh my gosh, I totally. Oh, I am sorry. Oh man, I take that back. What I just said. No, 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 no. Wait is awesome. It's If I Needed Someone that um. I mean, Wait is awesome. Wait till I come back to tell your side. You'll forget the tears we cried, and I know that I've been good because I can be. I love that. I love that. Actually, I'm sorry. I completely forgot. I'm very sorry. But yeah, If I Needed Someone is the next one, and I think that's kind of the weak point here of this collection of incredible work. I feel like it could have been a lot better. I mean, it's a George song, and I love George. Don't get me wrong, I love George. He's my second favorite Beatle behind Paul. But this is just kind of a weaker song for him. It's okay. I mean, it's still above average. Everything on this album is way above average. But I mean, you know, yeah. I mean, this is just a tiny bit below the rest of the album. Next, we have "Run for Your Life," which I guess is about John Lennon is gonna kill this girl, um, for dating another guy. So I guess it's about John Lennon going to murder somebody. Um, which is weird. Uh, but I mean, it's still a good song. I like the guitar work in there. I really like I love John's vocals on this. He goes high and low quite a bit in this song, and it's really great. So yeah, that is my review of my favorite all-time Beatles album, their sixth Beatles album, Rubber Soul. Sorry about the length of this video. It's kind of dragging on here for a while. So yeah, that's my favorite Beatles album of all time. 5 out of 5 stars, obviously. As far as the Beatles go, and as far as the other ones go. Next I will be doing my review of Revolver. So until next time, see you later, ladies and gentlemen, and keep rocking.